everybody, page 6. You should have done the bottom two. Raise your hand if you completed the bottom two triangles on page 6. Just want to see where the class is at. All right, so more than half of you finished page 6. Fantastic. Did you name them?
Yeah.
Did you give them 2 words, though?
Yeah.
2 names?
Yeah.
No. One on the sides and one on the angles. Okay, so do that while I make the following announcement. Next Friday, March 31st, is the last day to turn in any work from January, February, and half of March, March 10th. When we come back from spring break, you will not be able to see any work from January, February, or half of March. So anything that you have, make sure you turn it in by March 31st. Grades are due March 31st. So works out perfectly. I will close those assignments kind of like if you have Miss Soner. I know she closes them like 1 month after. So I am kind of similar, but I'm giving you extra time to do those. Grades are due next Friday. Turn in anything that you have missing that is classwork by next Friday. Yay, fun times. What else? That's it. Okay. So test tomorrow has been pushed back. I don't think we're ready. So we're going to practice some more today. I might teach you something new, tomorrow. And I'm planning on giving you the test either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Depends on how I feel like you're feeling. So if I feel like, oh, they're ready, I'll give it to you on Tuesday. If I'm like, let's take one more day, I'll give it to you on Wednesday. So, yes. All right. Let's turn to page 7. Page 7. Page 7, Richard. All right. So now leave the compass alone. Because we won't need it for this problem as a compass. All right. Now, number 4. We're going to skip number 3 for a minute. Number 4. Let's read number 4 on page 7. It says, a triangle with a base measuring 4 centimeters and base angles measuring 45 degree angles. Now, they only gave us 2 numbers. Oh, no. One of the numbers is hidden. What is the third number that is not there? 45. Very good. So, do we see the S here? So that means that we're going to have 2 45 degree angles. Now, wait a minute. We actually never built triangles using angles. We've always just built them using 3 sides. So it's a little different. But we're going to start off the same way. Start off with a 4 centimeter line. So go ahead and draw me a 4 centimeter line, please. 4 centimeter line on number 4. 4 centimeter line. Centimeter line. So you're going to need a ruler that tells you 4 centimeters. Exactly 4, not more than 4, not less than 4. So, Kelby, the compass is the ruler. On the top, I have the numbers. So, figure out where is 0. No knob, no circle. It's a line. No twisting. No twisting. 4 centimeters. Did you do that correctly? Yay. Okay. Dot. Dot. Now we have to do 45 degrees. Can we use a compass, the ruler looking thing, to measure out 45 degrees? No. So what do we need? A protractor. Okay, so we're going to switch to this tool. The dot on the T. The dot on the T. So put the dot on the upside down T. We're going back to that, which was like 3 weeks ago. Is this lined up to 0? Is it where my pencil is? Is it 0? Okay, ready, set, go. Hurry up. Okay, now I'm looking for what degrees? 45. Now remember, like if I invited a first grader, here is 0 first grader. Now let's count by 10. So it would be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, but I'm looking for 45, so where would it be? In the middle. So go to 40. In the middle of 40 and 50, draw your dot right there. That would be 45 degrees right there. Put a little mark on 45 degrees. Where my pencil at? Now lift your protractor and use it as a ruler to connect the dot to the dot. The dot to the dot. So this is 45 degrees. Now I need a triangle. This does not look like a triangle, right? So what do I have to do now? The other side. So now I got to use the other dot. And what does the other side measure? Yes, very good. So right here, I need a 45 degrees. So I need a line, I need an angle over here that is 45 degrees somewhere over here. I don't know where it's at. So measure 45 degrees on the other side. Measure 45 degrees on the other side. T on the other dot. Upside down T on the other dot. Upside down T on the other dot. I'm going to count by 10. 0, 10, 20. I hope you drew me an acute angle, not an obtuse angle. 10, 20, 30. Do not. Are we using inside or outside numbers? I just use the inside. Yeah, if I switch to the other side, I can't use the same numbers. So as soon as I go like, oh, now I'm going to go from here to here. Now this side's 0. Now that side's 0. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5. So let's pretend I made a mistake and I did this. Does this angle right here look acute, 45 degrees? No, right? So if you drew an angle like this because you used the wrong side, you should be like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to have an acute angle. It's 45. So I used the wrong set of numbers. So then you're going to connect here. See, I have here and here. And now I'm going to go like this. This is now the top of my triangle up here. This is just, this is like showing my work here and here. All right. What do we call this triangle? Measure this angle. Because your test on Tuesday, Wednesday, you got to name it correctly. And you're like, oh, I don't know what that is. I think it's acute. Let me go with acute. And then you get it wrong. Because it's not acute. What does this angle measure? So would you lose a point because you didn't take the time to measure it and you called it acute, called it obtuse, but the correct answer is right. It takes you 30 seconds to measure it and realize like, oh, it's actually a right angle. I'm glad I checked because she's giving me points for having the correct word. I'll write what? What's our second word? Isosceles. Why is it called isosceles? You are correct. Yes, how do you know the two sides are equal? Because if there's two angles that are equal, two sides that are equal. So this side and this side would be equal. Those two sides would be equal. All right, so this is drawing a triangle with just one line and two angles. One angle on each side. All right, so you're going to do the same thing you did on number 4 with it like 245 degrees here on number 5 and 6. So go ahead and start number 5. Let's read number 5 together. A triangle with a base of 4 centimeters and base angles of 60 degrees. So what's the missing number? Yep, because it says angles, it's 260s. It's 260s. Angles. So what do I start with? The other one is actually off of A. Ooh. It's no bueno. You know what? I'm going to have you redo it and actually start with this one. Do this first. Your base has to be AB. Mm-hmm. So 30 degrees and 60 degrees. 30 degrees over here, 60 degrees over here.
Stop, I think I did it wrong. I haven't checked the top. I put 60 on this side and 30 on this side.
If you flip the numbers 30 and 60, we're still going to get the same answer. It's just going to be a mirror image. Totally fine. And then 60 on this side. All right, what do we name it? Right. Believe it or not, this right there is a 90-degree angle. I shouldn't see you playing. Right scalene. No angles are the same, so no sides are the same. All right. Ready?
No.
Good. Actually, you're actually doing a really good job on these. Like, I'm really happy when I walk around, the majority of you are like on it, and that's really good. The right, you have to measure it. You have to go in there and go like, let me turn this around. And go like, oh, I'm going to take an extra 30 seconds. Maybe make this line longer, right? Make this line longer. And be like, oh, it's right at 90. So it takes you a couple extra seconds to make sure you get it right on the test. All right. Number 7's a little super awesome and different. It has letters, and those letters affect things. What I want you to actually start with is the first thing that they gave us, which is AB. So everybody start with AB. What does AB measure?
5 centimeters.
Okay, so do this first. It does matter. Usually, you know how I have you start with the longest line? Not today. So draw me a line that's 5 centimeters and label it AB. One dot is called A, and the other dot is called B. One dot, you know how you put dot, dot? Dot, dot. One dot is called A, one dot is called B. That's it. This is when you don't start with the longest side. So dot, dot, one dot is called A, and one dot is called B. That's it. That's all it is when they name it. They name the dots. Is AB 5 centimeters? Yes. All right. Do BC is 7 centimeters, but the line is called BC. So am I going to use dot A or am I going to use dot B for BC? B. Because it says BC, so I'm going to use B. Okay, so off of B, can you draw a 7 centimeter circle? Off of B, draw me a 7 centimeter circle. Off of B, draw me a 7 centimeter circle. Can we follow along? Miss O'Malley wants you to use your compass and draw a, your compass. Draw a 7 centimeter circle. 7 centimeter circle on B, on dot B. 7 centimeter circle. 7 centimeter circle on B. Seven centimeter circle. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be on B. Why? Why on B? Because this line is called BC. So, did you place it on 7? Okay. On B. Because it's called BC. So I got to use the dot.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's going to be a pretty big circle. It is perfectly fine. Okay, well, that's pretty cool, right? All right. What's the last piece of information that they gave us?
90.
What is 90? What is 90 degrees?
Right.
Yes, but in our triangle.
Angle.
What angle? No. Okay.
90.
The M, ladies and gentlemen, the M stands for measure. The measure, what do you think this symbol stands for?
Angle.
Angle. So the measure of angle BAC is 90 degrees. BAC. So what dot do I use when it's called BAC? The way you know, you're going to need this 100% in high school. You're all going to have to pass this in high school. Look at the middle letter. What middle letter is that? A. That's the dot you use. So whatever the middle letter is, when they name an angle, that's the dot you use. Because it would be BAC, right? So BAC. So that means the angle is off the A. So I need it right here. I need that to be 90 degrees. Go. I need that little angle to be 90 degrees. So take your protractor, measure 90 degrees off the A. We should be using our protractor, measuring angle 90 degrees on A. No, it should go up to your circle. Your line should go up to your circle.
All the way up. Oh, I like this.
All the way up to your circle. Now make a triangle. Where's my 90 degree angle, Richard?
Wait, from A or B?
A. Right, that's why I pointed to A.
Like this? Wait, how do I make a triangle?
So, did you make 90 degrees? Okay, so let me catch up.
Yeah, it just got me a straight line.
Right there, right? Little dot? Little dot on 90? So now I line up my dot. But where do I stop? I stop where the circle is. I stop where the circle is. It's kind of, remember when your two circles crossed? Now it's my circle and line. So right where my circle is, wherever it is, it's going to be in a really awkward place. Might be on a different problem. This is C up here. This is dot C. Wherever the circle and your line meet. Wherever your circle and your line meet. Not where mine meets. Where does your line and your circle meet? Where does your line and your circle meet? If you did this further down, then you don't go into the words, right? I did it pretty high up. Okay, do I have a triangle though? Yes. I don't. I still got to connect, right? For some reason, kids always forget this step. I don't know. Seriously, a lot of kids. This is like the next level. This is combining two tools. All right. Yep. Okay, let's do number 8. And follow the order that they give you. Follow the order that they give you. Follow, so triangle ABC with AB being 5. That's the first thing they give you. So this is the first thing you do. Whatever they give you first, do it first. Whatever they give you first, do it first. Yep. All right. Now, let's see. So we did 5 centimeters. Check. Thank you. I totally forgot to do that. Label it A, B, right? Now, what's the next piece of information that they gave you?
AC.
AC is 3 centimeters. So that means I'm going to do a circle that's 3, right? Circle that's 3. Now, which dot do I use? A, because it has the A in it, right? Because it says AC, you're going to use dot A. So on dot A, draw me a circle. That's 3. Draw me a circle. That's 3 on the A. Draw me a circle. That's 3 on the A. Oh, don't erase the other one. Do you have an eraser? You have to use a protractor next. So that's my 3, right? Yeah. Somewhere on this circle is the letter C. Somewhere on the circle, I don't know if it's here, 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 here. I don't know where the C is, right? So now I'm going to do this. The measure of angle BAC. What's the middle letter? A. So off of A, because it's the middle letter, off of A, because it's the middle letter, I have to do 120 degrees. So right there, I have to do 120 degrees. What does 120 degrees look like? Small, acute, or obtuse? Obtuse. So make sure that when you draw your line, it's looking obtuse, not acute. Use the correct side of your protractor. Did you do it? 120 on this side? You should have a line that looks like that somehow. Obviously, I didn't use a protractor,
Like this?
but it should look, yeah. So where your circle and your line meet, that's dot C. Where your circle and your line meet, put a dot. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's what your next one is. Good. Wait a minute. The whole point of this circle is to see where this line and the circle cross. I have no idea why you put that. The whole point of doing these two is seeing where do they cross. Wherever they cross, put a dot. Wherever they cross, put a dot. Now name it. Acute. Oh my goodness. So 120 from here. This is 0. 0. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. I didn't even mark it. Ugh, so Melly. Right there. Okay. So there's my obtuse angle. Where do I put the dot? Do I put the dot up here? Down here? Where do I put my dot? Exactly. Good job. Where my line and my circle meet. Where do they cross? Right there. That's where C goes. And now I'm going to connect it. And then we call it obtuse. What? Scalene isosceles. What is it? Scalene? Yeah, that's totally not. So, scalene. We're okay? Totally. All right. One last one. The one we skipped at the beginning. No, now number 3 should be easy. Now that what you've done should be easy.
I was already doing it.
Okay. A right triangle with legs measuring exactly 3 and 4. Uh-oh. What's the hidden number? Right. Yes. A right 90 degrees. My last period, it took like 5 minutes for them to realize the hidden number. You know why? We're doing better. What do you mean? What do you guys want to start with? 3 or 4? 4? Okay. Start with 4. Start with 4. Start with 4. I'm going to label it A, B so I can give you directions without actually me having to just do it for you. Can you draw a 3 centimeter circle off A? 3 centimeter circle off A. 3 centimeter circle off A. A 3 centimeter circle off A. 3 centimeter circle off A. A circle?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to do that next. 3 centimeter circle off the letter A. Okay, do you have your circle? Yes. Now I want you to measure out 90 degrees off of A as well. 90 degrees off of A. 90 degrees off of A and find the top of your triangle. 90 degrees off of A. You see how it's easier for me now to call out A's and B's and actually easier to draw? So in geometry, when we get into high school, they'll name all of them. Yep, and then make a triangle. 90 degrees off of A, right there. So this is 90 degrees. I need to see where they cross. They cross right there. So on your test, I'm literally going to give you, draw me this and name it. So you can just imagine how tiring it's going to be. Oh, okay. Oh, that's okay.
Just give us what we were learning in the beginning.
Do you remember what I taught you at the beginning of the school year?
Oh no, not the beginning of the school year.
Oh.
I do.
Well, this was at the beginning of this week.
Wait, wasn't it like
I remember it was the first beginning of
Huh?
Yeah, I remember.
The first thing I taught you,
It was area perimeter. Yep. And then the second thing was area of a triangle. And then area of a trapezoid. Decimal and no, sorry, fraction, decimal, percent.
area of a triangle.
Wow, there's a-
Hey, we're going back to triangles.
And then you tell us what are the chances.
Yeah, no more time.
All right, what do we call it? Right scaling. Scaling because no sides are equal.
Yay.
I do have to say, a lot of you did a really good job on this page. Really good job.